You are the product of the actions you do every day. If you do good actions every day, you'll be a better person. If you do bad actions every day, you'll be a worse person. Someone who eats junk food every day will undoubtedly be unhealthier than the person who eats clean every single day. That's common sense. But it also works with these micro things that we do. If one person eats a single piece of chocolate every single day, he's definitely going to have more fat than the person who eats something else that's more healthy. So these compounding effects of habits, we can use it to our advantage. This means that every single day we only need to do a small task to create that better version of ourselves. So how do we use this? How do we take advantage of this? First, let's understand how our bad habits compound and create this person that we don't want to be right now. If you are lazy, if you are not fit, if you are unhealthy, those are undoubtedly the effects of your actions compounding. The years of eating junk food, the years of not exercising, the years of being unhealthy, doing unhealthy actions, the years of not exercising or eating junk food, they all compound, and right now you may be an unhealthy person because of it. But if you had gone to the gym for the past few years, if you had eaten clean, you'd have a crazy good physique, you'd have a good body, you'd be healthy, you'd be happier even. But you haven't compounded the right actions. That's why you are where you are right now. Even in terms of mental health, are you depressed? Do you have anxiety? That's all because of your actions. I know that might sound horrible to say, but if you have depression, it's because of the actions that you have taken. Now, I'm not saying that you deserve depression or anything. I'm just saying that the actions that you've taken have led you to this depression. The hours of scrolling on Instagram, the hours of playing video games, the hours of maybe like smoking or drinking, all the bad habits that you do, they compound over time. These bad habits are only bad because they affect your mental health. Every time you do one of these bad habits, your mental health gets worse and worse and worse. You might feel pleasure while you're doing them, but afterwards, your overall mental health, your overall state of happiness goes down. And when you keep doing this, when you keep compounding these bad habits, your mental health keeps on getting worse. And that's why bad habits are bad. That's why people who do a lot of bad habits are depressed. Because doing bad habits directly influences your mental health. Doing good habits as well directly influences your mental health. So just like how you do bad habits to become this unhealthy version of yourself, or this version of yourself that you don't want to be, the bad habits that you did to become depressed, maybe have mental health issues. Now we have to start compounding good habits to start to remove these bad habits to create this better self that you want to become. So what is this better self that you want to become? You want to become happier, you want to become healthier, you want to become fitter. So how do you do all these things? Because that's the meaning of a better life, isn't it? Just to improve the life quality. And to improve your life quality, you need to improve your health, you need to improve your fitness. And you need to improve your relationships, and especially your mental health, which is the first thing you need to improve. So to improve all these things, we have to start to compound good habits. How do you do that? To compound good habits, you need to start small. Just like one piece of chocolate every day for a couple of years can make you gain fat, you have to start by first reducing your bad habits and then implementing good habits. So what do you need to do now? Maybe you snack a lot. Maybe you snack a lot when you're watching TV shows, or you don't go and exercise at all. Maybe try to snack a little bit less every single day. Maybe try to exercise a little bit more every single day. And slowly start compounding that. Maybe do 2 push-ups every single day for the next week. And slowly compound that over time. And increase it over time. The next week you do 5 push-ups, and then you do 7, then you do 8, then you do 10. Just keep compounding it. And just keep reducing your bad habits. If you eat junk food 4 times a day, try to just eat it thrice. Try to make that one meal a little bit healthier than you usually do. And then slowly reduce it to 2 unhealthy meals a day. And then 1 unhealthy meal a day. Maybe 3 unhealthy meals a week. And then 2 unhealthy meals a week. And then slowly start reducing it. And slowly start improving your clean diet. Start compounding your clean diet. When you compound these things, right? Eating clean, doing just a little bit of exercise every day, you start compounding these good habits, just like you used to compound your bad habits. But now you're creating a better self, not a worse self. This is why people's life, like this, they just go down. I've seen with few people, right? Your life goes up here, till the teenagers, and then it goes down. It starts to go down. That's not supposed to happen. Your life should go like this, but it starts to go down, and it's like this, and then it just goes down. That's because at that age, people start to really get addicted to social media. Some people go the way of drugs, drinking, and your life just declines because you compound these bad habits, and you just end up creating an overall worse version of yourself. You may think that one cheat meal is not going to do anything, but they compound. This one cheat meal every week, they compound. And not just that, when you're taking cheat meals, this is a lesson for you. When you take cheat meals, you're not getting out of the self-image that you used to have, of being unhealthy, of you being a person who eats junk food. When you eat that cheat meal, in your mind, you're still that same person who eats junk food and is unhealthy. So you're way more unlikely to stick to your diet, you're way more unlikely to go to the gym. Because to see improvement, you have to change your self-image. You have to change how you think you are. You have to change who you think you are. You have to change your self-image into someone who's fitter, who's more healthy. But if you stick to these cheat meals, you're just giving yourself a way to get back to that old self-image. So try to avoid that as much as possible, not just in diet, but even in any other bad habit that you do. If you watch TV shows all the time and you want to quit, don't watch TV shows just once a week, because you're still putting yourself in that self-image. Same with video games. I hear so many people say, just 1 hour of video games a day. First of all, no one just plays 1 hour of video games a day. They're way too addictive for that. You end up playing longer than that. But the bigger problem is that you keep yourself in that self-image. You keep yourself in that image of being a video gamer, of being a loser, of being not healthy. And any way you can improve your life, you should take it. Because you want to improve your life as much as you can. And if you get these tiny opportunities every single day to improve your life, it's cutting out that 1 hour of video games, using that for something productive. Maybe go to the gym instead. The best way to remove bad habits is by replacing them with good habits. Otherwise, you just leave yourself with that free time. You don't know what to do and you just go back to doing your bad habits. So you need to replace your bad habits as well. And you need to change your self-image. To become better, it's these small margins that make a difference. The people who have become successful, it's these small margins. That 1 hour that you used to play video games, go to the gym, work on your business. These small things compound over time. The 1 hour of video games will compound so much, and your mental health will get worse. And when your mental health is bad, you're less likely to go to the gym. These effects compound not only in a vacuum, it affects everything else around you. If you have one bad fruit in a basket of good fruits, right, the other fruits are also going to get bad. So keep that in mind. Take out that bad fruit. Let your good fruit stay. Your good habits, the good things you do every day. You won't be able to keep it consistent if you always have this bad thing you do every day, your bad habit that you just allow yourself. To become successful, I'm pretty sure you're ambitious. You need to be ambitious in life, and you want to make it big. If you want to make it big, it is definitely possible for anyone. And to do that, you become successful in whatever you want to be successful in. You want a good career, you want a good job, you want to build a business, you want to go pro in some sport. For everything you want to become successful, you need to have that ambition. And with that ambition, you need to work hard, and the way you do that is by removing these small things that are affecting you. Take off the handbrakes, because you're keeping these things in your life that are slowing down your progress. If you let them go, you'll be accelerating so fast. It's like you're driving with the handbrake on. That's not very fast, it's not efficient. If you can just take the handbrake off, do you know how much you'd fly? You know how much your life would exponentially improve when your handbrakes come off. Before you start to try and improve your life, you have to first see what's making your life worse and then cut them out. and don't even leave a little bit of it in your life. Just cut it out completely. If you can use that, if especially if it's like social media, it's quite hard to quit social media. Like, no one's gonna quit social media. Maybe add blockers to social media so you can just do what you want to do. Most people use Instagram to just check messages and they end up scrolling for hours and hours a day. So maybe install a blocker to block your reels and just look at messages. If you can find a way to make it healthy, then do so. But don't keep it in a way that's so easy for you to get addicted to it or make your life worse by it. These small things that you can compound, make sure it's good. Make sure you're compounding good things. And make sure you're not compounding bad habits, bad actions. Because they're going to lead to a worse life. And good actions are going to lead to a good life.